Today we have a new episode of Let's Talk About It. But first, what's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio in its rawest form and very rare. Every now and then, I guess you'll see us like this. But today, for some particular books that we're going to go over, I figured I would put up this green curtain. Typically, when I when I'm in the living room or in my studio, the lighting setup, it doesn't really pick up a lot of green lights for whatever reason. Just kind of the setup that we have. Oh, okay. And then there's that.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Hold on. I'll be back.
So, I hope everybody's having a good holiday today. All right. So I want to go over some of the books that I picked up for New Comic Book Day. Actually, let's head up the chat real quick. We have Burke in here. What's going on? More for time. Thankful for Jeremy and his amazing energy. Thank you. I'm thankful for you. Happy Turkey Day. Yes, I hope everybody's enjoying that. Honestly, probably a lot of folks are getting ready to eat. Surprised we have 8 people in here right now, to be honest with you. But hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving out there for all the folks that are celebrating it. Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. Actually, I guess if you give me a moment. Wow, on the live. Here we go.
Sorry. What just happened?
Okay.
Because it's going to piss you off.
Oh, man. All right. So, first and foremost, picked up some new. What? That was on the counter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So, picked up some books for New Comic Book Day. Thanks a lot to Small Town Collectibles, Legion, the Comic Vet, all of the other D-bags out there that got me super excited for some books that were coming out. So I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me spend my money that I didn't want to and normally wouldn't. But
normally you wouldn't.
Yeah, normally would. So you know what? First, I'll Thor number 19. This was something that the Don had recommended. I didn't. I have.
Sorry.
I'm just wondering how inappropriate that was going to get real quick.
I didn't flash
I had
anybody.
not got a chance to
It's
dig
not
into
that kind
this
of
one.
channel.
Well, I didn't know. I haven't got a chance to dig into this one yet.
Hey, Kate Titus.
But it was something that I, again, pretty excited about. So that's one of the ones that I picked up this week. I did take a look at the follow-up to DC vs. Vampires. This was again a recommendation from several channels, and I had to pick this up last week, 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. I think I picked it up 2 weeks ago. Amazing cover. This one is amazing as well. Now, they did have a foil version of this, which I think they were selling for $10, and I opted out of that because I was going to read it because I was really excited about it. Really good. I know that Comic Vet said that he thought that the story was just kind of hitting on all cylinders, and I think the first one was a little bit better than this one, but really it was definitely a good follow-up. So still very interesting story. I'm really excited about that one. Let me see. So what you're saying is that your house guest messed up your nice house on the lake, and your oh no, that's not entirely true. But because of the situation with all the elite company that we have, I figured we would, leave those areas open and available.
Leo's a very private person.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yes. So, anyways, DC vs. Vampires 2, fantastic follow up. If you haven't read this, though, it really is good. The first one was, I think, just amazing. Again, this was a good follow up, but definitely dig into that. I'm really excited for that. Angel had, she actually had dug into this one. I have not gotten a chance to read it yet. Black Panther, #1. Love this cover. What are you thinking about it? You said it was confusing.
Well, why would you tell that? No.
Well, what do you?
Well, okay. First of all, I don't know. Should I tell him what it is?
Go ahead. Yeah. What did you think about the book?
Well,
is there anything that you liked about it? I like the storms in it. I didn't even read it, but I thought that was awesome.
Well, now you just did spoiler alert.
Is that supposed to be a spoiler?
I don't know. I don't know what people know about it.
Okay,
I don't
go ahead.
Well, now you told everybody. I don't need to know. Well, okay, so we got like Black Panther who just came from space, and I have no idea what the deal is with that, where he came from, because I am not up to date. I am kind of like a movie girl when it comes to Black Panther. I know a little bit, the storyline. He's from Wakanda, just the basic knowledge. But he came from space, and now we're here, and he's all like, they're trying to do like a democracy in Wakanda, and he's like setting things up, and he's like, basically what it is, he put a bunch of 10 people from his elite into sleeper agents against the world to keep an eye on people and call the kill shot if they need to be.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds terrible.
Well, that's what it is. And
Did
then
they say why?
And then he's got him out there just in case things go bad. Like, he's like, okay, it's a democracy, but really, I got my eye on you for Wakanda.
So he's a mob boss now.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, that's what it sounds like. He's got his people everywhere.
He's got 10 people all over, strategically placed.
Yeah.
And 2 of the people, of course, a man and a dude.
Yeah, call the
were
police.
All like hot and bothered and liked each other. And they were like, oh, we can't be meeting like this so bad. And then they had lunch, and then they got shot.
What did they eat for lunch?
I don't know. Didn't say. I wasn't looking.
All right, so Black Panther.
Well, they got killed, and then bam, and then King T'Challa. King T'Challa finds out and was like, dude, you broke what you were supposed to do. You guys weren't supposed to meet each other. And then in the end, Captain America's like, dude, you got to be here for us. And he's like, I'm here for my people and you. And they're like, you can't do that. He's like, man.
So Black Panther #1, if you are at all interested. Again,
and then Storm's in the end.
Again, the story picks up. He comes down from outer space and has lunch with somebody and then sends agents out around the world. Sounds horribly boring.
He does not.
But if that's what you're into, check it out.
He does not have lunch with people. 2 people are having lunch with each other. The sleeper agents. Basically, they're banging and they got caught and they ended up dying. Well, one died. And then the other one was like...
Did they kill him? That sounds like something the mafia would do. He's a mob boss.
No, not Black Panther.
Black Panther is a mob boss in Black Panther #1. So says the lovely Angel.
No, Angel did not say that.
I haven't read it. I don't know what that is.
Well, now you're not allowed to read it. You're just gonna...
son of a bitch,
you made your own conclusions.
All right, so
live with that.
Now that's going to move us into
Hulk.
Hulk? Just Hulk. Yeah, it's just Hulk. Now, Hulk #1. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It kind of goes.
To mention they didn't just have lunch; they were talking dirty talk.
Okay, so if you want some dirty talk at a lunch between 2 secret agents that you know nothing about previously, Black Panther #1, check it out. Now, moving on to Hulk 1. So you know what? This one they're digging into a story. It's kind of how I'm trying to think of what they said. So the Hulk's mind has kind of been split, and it seems to be Banner's at the wheel, but he's kind of like a mad scientist, and he's in his mind, I guess he's Cage the Hulk. And then the exterior is a Hulk mixed with Stark Tech. It's like Robo Hulk,
That sounds terrible.
I guess.
That sounds awful.
So this is the thing.
Were they also at lunch?
There's a fight scene between him and Iron Man, which is pretty badass. Hulk gets his arm ripped off. He smashes up Iron Man really into bits. But you know, one thing that I'm not a fan of is I guess the super engineered Hulk. Why? You know, like what?
Well, I mean, how many times is this dude gonna go crazy and they gotta bring him back?
Yeah, I was like, why? I mean, I don't.
Story. The story's old as time.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying it's the Hulk. Like, we don't need a
Robocharge him.
Yeah, we don't need Robo Hulk.
Why not?
I mean, I we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's more into it as it goes on.
Why would Tony mess with that though?
Tony didn't do it. It was Banner.
Oh,
like they said that he was the one, and he had constructed this big thing, and Doctor Strange was in it, and they couldn't figure it out. I mean, it's an interesting story. It's an interesting concept, but I think a modified Hulk is just
too much. What's the point?
Yeah. It was like the whole cyborg Superman thing. Like after he died, then he came back, and it was like, we're gonna make a robot guy. Like I don't know. It's not necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we need Hulk with Stark Tech. You know, I'd like to imagine he would just destroy all Stark stuff, anyways.
Who?
The Hulk.
I don't understand.
I never understood that. Like in this,
Why?
Hulk and Tony kind of go toe to toe. Like there's other suits that come down and help him, but I'd like to imagine just 100 Stark suits against the Hulk. What are you gonna do? You can't do a whole lot. Sorry to the Iron Man fans out there, but let's be realistic.
I disagree.
He's kind of.
Well, you know what Stan Lee would say: whoever the writer is whoever he wants to win.
Well, okay, I get that.
But I
get that. But you know what I'm saying? It's the Incredible Hulk. I mean, let's be honest now.
Yeah, but it's whoever's good. For obvious way, just like
I'm just saying,
just like when they have like
I don't care how
like
good
Green
he is.
Arrow,
Iron
who's
Man.
just like a dude with an arrow go against the Flash. He takes down the Flash because he's on the side of good. Because Barry's like,
oh yeah, that was apparently a story Legion talked about too. I guess there's a new Flash book out where Green Arrow and the Flash switch bodies. That kind of sucks too. I thought about that. I haven't read it, but I was thinking about that. I was like, if you're the Green Arrow, then all of a sudden you have
the show.
Basically infinite speed. That would suck to go back to being human again. Like if you ever switch back.
Yeah, but he wasn't used to it.
Well, I know you're not used to it, but I'm just saying any superpower. Yeah.
Well, you can shoot a bow and arrow.
But that's like if you won the lottery and you got $10 million and then you lost it in a day. It's like for one day you know what I mean? Like you're on top of the world for one day.
At least you got that one day.
That sucks.
Be thankful, Jeremy. It's Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm thankful that I don't. You know what? This is where I'd rather play the fool. This is where ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? If you don't know what it's like to have, to be the fastest man on the planet, then there you go, right? Shoot your arrows. Dress up like Robin Hood and enjoy it. Right? Right. Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing? Hey, thanks for stopping in. Good evening. Green Arrow Aquaman. Oh, is that who it was? I thought it was the Flash. Maybe I mixed it up.
That'd be cool. I'd like to swim with the fish.
I wouldn't like to swim with the fish. I don't like the ocean.
Yeah, but if you're like the king of the ocean, they're not going to eat you.
No.
Maybe.
It doesn't matter. It creeps me out. It's cold. It's dark. Like there's nothing cool in the ocean.
Coral.
Yeah, if you can see.
Well, I'm sure Aquaman can see underwater somewhat. Right?
Well, yeah, it would suck if he couldn't. He's just like swimming under there. Like running into whales and stuff.
As long as it's not an orca, those things are
just
terrible.
Sideswiping whales left and right, right?
You're an idiot.
completely oblivious. Well, no, like, well, check it out. Like in the movie, right? In the movie, they show them down there, right? And it's like this beautiful illuminated place. Remember,
Yeah.
that's not true.
Why not?
It's not going to be lit up like that.
Why not? They could put water lights
Is it
underwater.
that shallow? They never found that? Come on. They never found the kingdom or whatever?
It's got like a shield around it.
A
Come
shield.
on, bro. They're like Atlanteans. They're supposed to be like way advanced. They've got like shields and.
And you know what? No, I bet you know what it is. It's probably like they like get the plankton to like light it up or something. It's some like Little Mermaid thing. Yeah, they get eels and hang them from the ceiling.
So,
and then like when the music plays, it flashes.
yeah.
It's like that's Disney.
Eels.
Yeah. So if anybody knows how Aquaman
lights
can
up
see
a city
underwater, yeah, why the city's lit up.
You know,
I'm a
right?
disbeliever in that.
It's
Okay, well, this is a comic book too, and Iron Man goes toe to toe with the Hulk with Stark Tech. That's what I don't get.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That's what I don't get.
Is Hulk the bad guy?
It's Hulk.
It's
yes,
Hulk.
yes.
That's why. That's why.
Well, he's not the bad guy. It's they're kind
Uh-huh.
like what it is like they're saying Bruce is the bad guy, and they're like now that he controls the Hulk, is it worse than when it was just the Hulk, anyways? But the whole point is Tony goes down there, and it's like this modified Incredible Hulk. And I'm like, well, you don't need to modify him because he's gonna whip his ass anyways.
That's not true.
Oh well, now you're just crazy.
I mean, he went toe to toe with Thanos. I mean, I realized that he had the
now you're just
gauntlet.
crazy.
No, it's
Who?
Tony. Well, I guess he kind of didn't.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
You talking about in the movie?
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Why does it not count?
We're not talking MCU rules.
Why not?
Because we're not talking MCU
Oh
rules for the Hulk. Is that instantly he's like the worst character that they have?
Who?
The Hulk. Yeah.
Well,
he wasn't even in like 4 of the movies. Just had Bruce Banner.
I think it's because
he was like this super smart scientist. Like, great, thank you for contributing that. And then even Smart Hulk was terrible.
He watched the big guy coming through. And
man, it was awful. It was awful when they first landed. He couldn't Hulk up. I've never heard of. How outrageous is this? You can't Hulk up. You know what? That's where Iron Man could have taken him right there. He couldn't do anything. But I always imagine the Hulk anyways. Like it's one of those things where even if he's Banner, if he's going to get hit by a train, he's going to turn into the Hulk before the train hits him. Like I just thought that was part of it. Even in the MCU, he says he tried to kill himself. Remember, he's like, I put a bullet in my mouth and he spit it out.
Yes, I understand that.
All right, so the Hulk can take over his body faster than a bullet blowing out of the back of his head.
Yeah, but
he can't. They got space invaders coming down
because he was all freaked out because Thanos whipped his ass.
Dumb. He knocked him one time. He got knocked out. Sucks.
Or maybe he's a big baby.
He's the worst UFC fighter of all time. You gotta take it to the chin every now and then.
There's an issue where an eel swims into Aquaman. Is that real? That can't be real. Is
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big Aquaman guy. I wonder who. I'm trying to think if anybody in the community is like a big Aquaman guy.
He's not bad. I like him because he's like he can speak to the fish, right? He can speak to the animals in the sea, right?
That's not. There's nothing cool about that.
Are you serious?
And Hook Aquaman, when he had the hook, like in the 90s, the worst. It's the worst. Whatever. Aquaman's the worst.
It's like Rat Trap or whatever her name is. She can speak to rats. That's not cool. Unless you make it cool. It's all how you write it.
Yeah. Squirrel Girl's the same thing.
Well, she's badass though. Oh yeah, the AT&T chick is gonna be her, isn't she?
I don't know. They had that picture.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So, anyways, new comic book day. 4 books. I know it's not a lot, but for Remy Q Studios, it's a lot. I picked up 4 books last week. No, I picked up 5 books last week. Again, I will dig into Thor and should have a review on that coming soon. I will check out Black Panther as well and tell you how intense that luncheon was.
It's not luncheon.
Whatever it was. I don't know. Web meeting, WebEx. Was it a Zoom meeting?
There were 2 sleepers that were banging each other. I was trying to be nice about it. They were banging each other. They were having a lunch.
Well, it doesn't sound like they were sleeping then. Why were they sleepers?
They were. Hadn't gotten to that part yet. Because dude was like, ugh.
Have you read Hulk yet? Yes. I don't know. I have. Angel has not. I have. Enjoy the concept. Different type of book. I don't agree with Robo Hulk, and I don't like Iron Man going toe to toe with the Hulk.
But he's gone toe to toe before.
And
That's why the whole
I'm
point of
telling
the
you this:
Hulkbuster.
Iron Man is poo poo against the Hulk.
No.
End of story.
That is not true.
And you know what? If we want to go back with it, my what if Hulk goes berserk? He fights Iron Man, and Iron Man does this stupid power up thing with his gloves, and then he has some sort of shield that, like, I forget how he explains it, but it takes away like 90% of the blow.
The kinetic energy.
And then still the Hulk manhandles him. And then Thor shoots him with lightning and supercharges the suit up. And he ends up grabbing Iron Man in his suit and crushes him to death. He kills Tony Stark. He crushes him in the suit, and he's dead. And then he smacks Johnny Storm into the horizon. He blows him out first. Then he gets back on fire, and he backhands him, and he just flies into the distance, and you never see him again. He's dead.
Thank you, Roxy.
He's dead.
Who? Johnny Storm?
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. He kills him.
Oh, is that the one where he kills like everybody?
Too. Yeah, it's what if Hulk goes berserk?
That is so berserk. That would not happen.
And the America, they brought the army out there. The army can't do anything. They can't do anything. They brought the Fantastic Four out there. They had Thor. They had Iron Man, and he's literally murdering people left and right.
Human Torch, that's his name.
I know it's Human Torch. I just said he backhanded him into the horizon. You don't even see it. He just backhands him and he flies off into space. How do you come back from space? Boom.
I don't know. Spider-Man did it.
He's in space.
So did Black Panther.
Do you ever see the cartoon where they shot where Hulk went in? They were shooting him in the sun.
Yeah, and he lands on. That's where he landed on that weird planet.
No. That's like the whole. That leads into the whole Planet Hulk thing.
Yeah.
Did you all see the cartoon where they shoot Hulk into the sun? He's like flying into the sun, and he busts out of the ship. He jumps from meteor to meteor until he lands back on Earth. I mean, it's a cartoon, but still, that counts. That counts.
How does the cartoon count? And
the cartoon counts because that's badass.
Well, the MCU counts because it's badass.
He jumped from a meteor to a meteor.
Oh, by the way,
speaking
of MCU, no, that's a rant. I won't go there.
I should have just got Professor X to scramble his brain. All right, so in this one, apparently they can't do it. Doctor Strange says there's no psychic that can read his mind. They can't find him.
He's too dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's I don't. They tried. They said it. That he was trying to allude it to some sort of magic. He was like, we can't get into his head at all. We can't figure out where the hell he's at. And then he's in a battle with Iron Man.
So Iron Man can't tell him where he's at?
Well, no. I mean, I'm talking about he's trying to explain to the Avengers what's going on. It's like Hulk. This is what happened to Hulk. His brain, his consciousness is split into 3 different parts. And Bruce is at the wheel and he's crazy. Or 2 parts or whatever. And he's crazy. And he's separated from the Hulk. And that's kind of the premise is like Bruce Banner now, if he's insane, so he's got the powers of the Hulk now that he can control. So it's like, would it have been better if the other Hulk would have just
because now he's got the power and he's got
the problem is then they added the whole thing with the
tech
Robo Hulk. I mean, he looks all right, but what's going on, Joe? How you doing? I'm talking New Comic Book Day. On topic so far. So
you should tell everybody what you're thankful for.
What am I thankful for?
I don't know. I can't read your mind.
No, I was just saying it. I wasn't asking you. I was just saying.
I'm thankful for y'all. It gives him something to do, and
you're thankful that you can pawn me off onto the internet.
Yes, I am.
I'm thankful for y'all as well. Thank you.
No, because this is like a great community. We've made so many friends along the way.
Oh, it's fantastic.
We've made more friends on the internet than we.
I don't think you need to tell everybody we're losers like that.
I'm not a loser. I have friends. You don't have any friends. I'm just kidding.
I mean, when Jeeves comes over to clean the piano, we have a blast. Play chess and drink brandy.
What is it? Is this a?
That's the bottom of the mic here.
Oh, did I do that?
Yeah, when you had your whatever happened
They
disaster,
ate.
you don't need to go into that. You don't need to go into that.
That's upsetting. Damn dogs.
Yeah, look, see.
Oh, see, they like you. I didn't mean to break it. I'm sorry. I'm thankful for
what are
my
you thankful
family
for?
and for this community and the fact that we had an awesome dinner that I made. That's
all right. Well, anything else that you want to add?
I don't know. Do you want to add anything?
Have you watched Hawkeye yet?
No, I forgot it was on, and then I remembered, and then I fell asleep before I could.
Have you done your rant or rave review on Wheel of Time?
I have not, but I do have that coming.
I apologize, everybody. I lied to you for the last week and a half.
You know why? I've been working every night.
You know what? This is real life, brother.
IRL. Oh, yeah. I won't. I made a Gordon Ramsay special. Boom.
Yeah, she
likes
likes
the beef.
She challenges herself every year. Last year she made beef Wellington. It was amazing.
It was too rare. This time it was too dry, but it was still good. It's still good. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? I think we're gonna cut it off there again. Covered New Comic Book Day. So let's talk about it. What's up?
You're awesome, dude.
Oh yeah. Come on now. Untrue.
But we do have the Wheel of Time, the Eternals rant review, and I have a little bit of a rant about Scarlett Johansson.
So we've got that one there. Everybody make sure to check out tomorrow night at 9 DJ Link's channel. It's going to be the Epic Rap Battle. Yeah, so make sure to check that out. Yeah, anything else you want to add?
No.
It's a short one, but Thanksgiving. I appreciate everybody for dropping in.
Yeah.
Again, we figured everybody was going to be busy, but wanted to try to keep with the schedule a little bit. I know it was a little late today. As you can tell at the beginning of the stream, we had a bit of a disaster, but we'll figure it out. Let me see. It's true. Yeah, this is real life. That's right. That's funny. That is funny. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you a lot for watching. If you're checking this out on the rewind, we appreciate it. Again, the whole time kind of been 9 or 10 people in the chat here.
What's left of it.
We appreciate it, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful holiday.
Don't fight anybody tomorrow over Legos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Friday. Yeah. I don't know if y'all are going crazy on that. I don't think there's anything comic related that would be associated with that, though. I don't know, maybe. Hopefully everybody got a nice long weekend, though. If you didn't, I apologize. But again, please be safe. Have a good time. And let me see what we can play. What can we play out to here? Oh, you know what? Here, let me do this real quick. Angel.
Comic Book Badass of the Week.
Who's your comic book badass of the week?
What? The BAMF of the week?
Comic Book Badass of the Week.
So who's your comic book badass of the week?
Can I say Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, it can be whatever you want.
Scarlett Johansson.
That's no explanation at all?
Because she went against Marvel and won. And she just changed things. So, bam.
Oh. And it feels very political all of a sudden.
No! It's not political. It's just they were like, we're not going to pay you the money. And she's like, okay, fine. And they're like, we'll never work in Marvel. And then they're like, oh, no, it's cool. We got a new Marvel project. She stood up for herself. They make billions and billions of dollars. They can't give her what she was promised. Whatever. I don't care if she didn't make $1,000 billion bazillion dollars on that show.
Oh, they're having a Black Friday sale at your LCS. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as far as
Comic Book Badass of the Week.
I'm going to say it's Iron Man, because although I disagree with him going toe-to-toe with the Hulk in such a fashion.
He did go toe-to-toe?
Son of a bitch. Yeah. I don't. let's give it to him, I guess, because as if the Hulk wasn't enough, now he's gonna have your tech,
Oh, I got another one. Can I have
and
two?
you're gonna go up against him toe to toe like that. Ripped his arm off. They shot adamantium shards that had like nanobots in it to like
Oh,
like
they got a new Marvel medal. I heard about. They're stronger than anti whatever.
all right. So that is my
Comic book badass of the week.
I don't know what his name is.
what? All right. All right, we're
The
gonna
guy I can't think of his name. The guy from Wheel of Time. I can't think of his name right now. It starts with now. Somebody help me out. That guy. See if somebody in the comments know. I forgot his name, but that guy.
All right, so I'm gonna have Iron Man, who unjustly went up against Robo Hulk,
That is not unjust.
and then Angel's gonna have that guy as
Comic book badass of the week.
stop what?
The comment. Stop. Don't.
Comic book badass of the week.
Yeah, how hard that was to make. Oh, you gotta time that just right. So, anyways, that is our choices for the
Comic book badass of the week.
And everybody just turn this off.
All right, so
All right, y'all have a great night.
hope everybody's having a good holiday. Again, thank you for checking in. We are
appreciate it.
probably going to
The Wheel of Time. The guy from the Wheel of Time. That guy is a great character.
yeah, that guy. There's like 12 guys. Obviously, there's more women on there than men. But
Oh, don't even get started on that. Are we gonna have a rant and rave together?
what on the Wheel of Time thing? I haven't finished it. You
Uh-oh.
can't tell me that didn't start out
No.
with like a woman power thing going.
No,
Oh, wow.
it was. Yes, it is woman power, but it's not
Wow.
like women are better
The
than
first scene of this thing.
men.
There's 10 women on horseback chasing down 2 men. You come to find out one of the guys doesn't exist. The other guy is crazy. And whoever the leader is like, we're the only ones who can have this power. When you have it, you make it dirty. And then they fucking kill him.
No, that's not what
They
happened.
kill him.
No, that's not what happened.
And then it's like they go to the village and it's like every dude's like a douche. They show like the husband who's like cheating on his wife,
No,
and they're like,
He's
then
not
the
cheating on his
mom's
wife.
like yelling at the son, "You're gonna become a prick just like your dad." And then the other guy's like, his sister's like, "Oh, aren't you supposed to be forging metal with the girl
Not
that's
his-
at home?"
not
And he
his
goes up
sister.
behind her. He like grabs her from behind. He's like, "I love you," and she goes, "I know." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
No, that
You
is not.
can't.
Okay, so did you feel that way?
There
About
was zero masculinity for the whole thing
Whatever.
until they get into that hot tub. The guy's like, "It's a little cold in this water." She like heats the water up. She waves her hand, and that's the only thing that actually shows something in favor of the dudes. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished
No,
it.
that's not.
I'm telling you, this is
No,
off the rip. I was like,
No.
"Oh, this is a whole political thing."
it
Let's
is not a political
bust
thing.
this out real
That's
quick.
like the Seeker. Do you think the Seeker was that way? That if the Seekers were born male?
No, because the Seeker was equal parts because they had the badass chick. The dude was equally as badass.
No. Yes, but the whole point is if the Seeker was a male, he was
No,
usually.
this one's the whole thing. The Brie Larson took the thing and she's like, scene 1, and then they ended up just going with it.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on her.
I haven't finished it.
And that is not true. Well, you haven't finished it, so you can't say
I
that.
haven't finished it.
It's a good show.
I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just saying the first episode, off the rip, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna hit on all cylinders."
No,
This has got to be a woman power.
it's not a woman.
Empowering
but
thing.
It's not because they're stepping on the backs of men. Like they're not like.
It's
No, it's
that's
not.
Every guy was a douche.
Well, I can't.
Every guy was a d-bag leading up to that. And then once the sister was like, "Shouldn't you be forging metal?" And I was like, "Oh,
I don't even think that was
go."
his sister.
And then he goes up to the girl, the one who she dies, but he's like, "I love you," and she's like, "I know," and I was like, "Don't show any love back. You can't even say you love him." Like it was that much. Like, yeah, I know you love me. You know why? Because that's how I choose. That's what I say.
Oh, they have new episodes. It's tomorrow. Dang, it's tomorrow.
No.
Oh,
No.
He's right.
No, I don't think so.
When you're right, you're right. I mean, no, because see, you.
I tried to end this 10 minutes ago.
Okay, bye.
No, I just feel bad. I wasn't meant to be a rant or anything. I didn't even mean to dig into this. That was going to be you were going to have a review on it. You finished it. I haven't finished it. Maybe it equalizes somehow. Maybe some of the guys come out.
Okay, so
a little bit on top. I'm not saying that you can't have a strong female lead or any of that. Or I don't even care if it's hell. It could be a race of Amazon women that run the whole thing. But literally, it was like every turn they took.
I don't like.
It was like if the guy was going to be powerful, we got to kill him. And then all the dudes were in terrible situations.
There were powerful dudes all over the place. That dude,
again, I haven't found one. The one guy, the protector guy.
Yes.
I mean, I guess.
Oh my god.
You're right. Okay, I take that back. So there's a lady who can Kamehameha, basically, like she's like literally it was like a Dragon Ball Z thing because she can pull like powers from light and shit. She dances around, but she builds it up for like 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, because you gotta have you can't just be like bam.
And it's like she was hitting them like one at a time. Finally, at the end, she like gave out the big thing, but it was like, I mean, she had lightning, she had all this other stuff. She's shooting lightning down. She's pulling bricks. She's pushing air. She's sucking the life force out of the fire and then shooting it at the people. But you're right. The guy with a sword, he can swing that sword. Gosh darn it.
All you gotta know is how to swing it right.
But I'm telling you, he was like, water's a little cold. And then she's like, we're lucky they even have this hot tub in medieval times type thing. And he's like, could be warmer. And she goes, ooh, and warms it up for him. I was like, all right, at least we had a little balance there. At least there was
that balance. That just
because at least she did something for him. Any other time, it literally is like the man is the servant to all the women on the show.
No, that is not.
That's all I got.
No, that is not.
They are just running shit. And I don't have a problem
they're running
with that to a point where at least
they're running that order. But okay,
like I'm trying to think of like a Red Sonja thing. Like in Red Sonja, she was a badass, and then there were still dudes though that could compete.
Nope.
Okay.
No, that's not. Y'all should check it out. It's not what he's saying.
I could be. I haven't finished it. I very well. I'm serious. I have not finished it.
But you know what? Now that you have mentioned it,
was the guy that they keep dreaming about? Was he at least a contender?
For what? Oh, you are so wrong in that. I don't believe it.
I'm talking about the guy in the dreams. The one who's leading all the minotaurs or whatever. No, not the wolves. The
Voldemort looking.
Yeah. There's the one guy who has no face. He's he like appears. They're like, Voldemort. That's perfect. That's it. It's exactly but scary.
He looks
They're like, let's crank this up.
He's got like a sandworm face and a Voldemort face. Anywho,
just shows up.
Well, these people want to go back to their families, and they're crazy. I'm sure Thanksgiving's always crazy. We used to have like 30 people in a.
No, go on.
No, I'm done.
All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody for tuning in again. Didn't mean to take that into a Wheel of Time discussion. New comic book day, though. We did discuss some comic books.
We're gonna have to discuss that later.
Well, let me finish it first, then.
Well, yeah,
we'll do that. All right, I'll finish Wheel of Time. If y'all are interested, we'll do a Wheel of Time discussion. Maybe we'll open up the chat. We'll have some other people come in here, and we'll get down to the bottom of this. Is it just my imagination that there's some sort of underlining
political agenda,
feministic tone to this show where the women are the only ones? I don't even have a problem with that. It's just the way that they did that. When you touch it, it's filthy, and they kill him.
The dogs are watching the children.
All right.
And the nanny.
Oh, who's watching the kids? We don't know. We don't know.
You can't say that on the
I
internet.
don't care.
There's gonna be someone.
I don't care. I don't care. We have 2. If one goes missing, we luckily have
That
another.
is not true. He's ridiculous.
And if they both, then we'll just make another one.
No, never.
We'll have to watch the Wheel of Time thing. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
pretty
bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't want to say it's like earth shattering, but it's pretty good. What is it? Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. But yeah, pretty good. If you're into kind of like why? Why? You already messed up when you jumped up and knocked over
Well, I
half
can't
your
help
shit
it.
here.
Did you hear there was
Yeah,
like commotion?
yeah, I heard the
There was a
commotion. Could you
commotion.
describe the
The
ruckus?
There was a ruckus upstairs.
Could you describe the ruckus?
So that's it.
That's it.
Now you're talking, going on and on.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Again, hope everybody's having a good holiday. Hope you are enjoying yourself. If you're not celebrating the holiday, I don't know. Maybe you got I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Biggie
Yeah.
said he was getting free pizza from Pizza Hut.
Hey man, free pizza is
That's
pizza.
how you do it. All right, y'all.
Get them points.
I'm going to play us out to something here. I don't know. I think I like this one. So here
What
we go.
is that? I don't feel like that is. I don't feel like I would appreciate that. Would I appreciate that?
Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside,